My name is Dr Llyr at Cenydd. I'm a lecturer in computer science and engineering here. I teach various topics, mostly on the more creative side of computer science, so game design, game development, AI. My research is in virtual reality, so I can supervise projects in that area too. I've been a lecturer here for just over 10 years. I was a student here as well. I did computer science. And on the basis of my third year project, I got a good relationship with my supervisor, and that led to a PhD and then eventually being a lecturer. So yeah, I've been here a while. I like the place and I've stuck around.
Oh, so where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Anglesey, which is about half an hour across the bridge. But I live in Bangor now.
Oh, can you speak Welsh?
I can speak Welsh. I'm fluent in Welsh. It's my first language.
Oh wow, can you say like what your name is as well in Welsh?
Enw fi ydi Llyr ap Cenydd. I think in Bangor we have a very nice setting, so we've got the mountains and the seas, so it's a really nice foundation for learning. I think in our department, in computer science and engineering, in computer science we have expertise in virtual reality, that's the area I'm in, but also in visualization, data science, AI. But we've also got other departments here. We've got the electronic engineering departments, we've got the Nuclear Futures Institute, we've got product design. So it's a good mix of different types of academic and students as well. And that can very much, we practice research-led teaching here. So all the people that are lecturing you are experts in their area and they're working on the international stage in industry or in research. And I think that helps as well. It just gives an energy to the place. I think at the core of international students and undergraduate students that are home as well is we've got the personal tutor system, and that's at the heart of it. So every student will be given a personal tutor. That's somebody like me. So I've just met with mine because it's the first week, it's Freshers Week now. And that's a good start. It's a welcome to them. And if they want to talk to anybody, our door is always open. So that's a good start. We also have various study groups at the university level as well, and various kind of welcome meetings and parties and gatherings. I think also we've got a very good kind of societies and sports groups here. So it's if you are interested in that kind of area, it can very much be a way of welcoming you as well. So in terms of research, when you reach the third year, so your final year as an undergraduate, or if you're doing a master's by the third semester, you get a chance to do your dissertation project, which is basically the project you work on alone. So you are given a supervisor, that's somebody like me, somebody that's an expert in your area, and he will work with us for a whole year. That's really the start of research. There's an expectation that there's some novelty in what you do, so there's something new about what you're doing in that project. That can often be a good thing to have on your CV, on your personal statement when you leave, or it can be a start of a research career as well. That's what I did. I started off doing an undergraduate project, got a good relationship with my supervisor, and then went on to do a PhD, and now I'm an academic. I think in my particular area, in virtual reality, mixed reality, so any kind of technology you wear on your head, there's been a huge change in the last 10 years. We've gone from very bulky things you wear that hurt your neck to now almost like pairs of glasses, and I think that's going to continue. A lot of it's driven by the mobile phone industry. Things are getting smaller, but also VR, there's billions of dollars pouring in there as well. I think in the next 5-10 years, just like with all of computer science and really most of science, we're going to see AI being used more and more in pretty much every single aspect. I think preparing students for the future of AI is going to be critical to us. It's something we work hard on. Computer science is basically the foundation of AI. It's where it's grown from. So it's a good place to be, I think, if you want to ride that wave into the future. AI is a very powerful technology. As we've seen in the last few years, it's already having dramatic changes on society. I think that will continue. It's very powerful. It's very dangerous as well. It's about kind of controlling it as much as we can. I think over the next 5-10 years, it's going to have such an influence on pretty much every part of computer science. And that's a future we're prepared for, I think. My favourite place at Bangor campus is actually this building. It's quite a big building. We've got computer science at one floor. We've got engineers under us, electronic engineering, general engineering. We've got the Nuclear Futures Institute here as well, and product design. So there's loads of different types of academic. And if you walk these corridors and look into random rooms, you'll see all kinds of research going on, different seminars and things like that, different types of people around as well. It just gives the place so much electricity, and I love being here and just kind of experiencing it all from day to day. I think computer science is a very broad subject. There's lots of different kind of directions you can go in, and some directions will not have been invented yet. By the time you graduate, there'll be brand new fields often. So I think when you're starting a career in computer science, you've got to realize there's quite a lot of options available to you. In our first year, for example, pretty much everybody does the same, but as you go into the second year and the third year, you get options. You get to pick different modules, different topics that you want to research and do projects in. And I think you will find over time that the subjects that you really like or that you excel at, you can lean more into, and you can kind of find your path as you grow, both as a person and as an academic or as somebody that's going to eventually work in industry. So Ocean Rift started out as just a research project, something I was working on in my spare time really, and I wanted to explore whether we can use VR, which was very new at the time, to make somebody feel like they were underwater. I didn't even know if people would think they were kind of suffocating or something. It was very early days, but it turned out it was actually a really cool experience, and it became, I released it for free, and it became one of the major games or experiences that people would share with each other in the very early days. And that included all the big tech companies, so Samsung and Facebook and Google and places like that. And very quickly I started working with them, and it just grew and grew and grew. Eventually Ocean Rift launched as one of the launch titles with virtual reality. It featured on the box of the Oculus Go, so you can see it there. Yeah, so Ocean Rift has been available basically on every headset for the last 10 years. It's very much grown alongside virtual reality. Ocean Rift basically is an underwater safari park, so you're swimming with all kinds of animals, dolphins, sharks, whales, even prehistoric animals. Now, one of the things that makes Ocean Rift different, I think, is the animation system in it. It's based on the research that I do, which is where we use AI, so we use some artificial intelligence to make the creatures feel more alive. So they look at you and they're aware that you're there, and they just have a little bit more, they have an X factor in the way they move. They just feel a little bit more organic and alive. And I think that's the thing that separates Ocean Rift from the other apps that try to do this kind of thing. It just feels like you're swimming with animals in VR, and that's, I think, a very important part of it.